So you've got a demanding corporate job, right? And that idea of a side hustle, oh, it's tempting. But so's that fear of just total burnout. How do you actually build something on the side without completely sacrificing your sanity? Well, in this explainer, we're not going to talk about fast money. We're talking about safe money, the kind that works with your energy, not against it.
You know, this quote just hits it right on the head. So many of us try to just jam a side hustle into our lives, and we end up creating this conflict where we are absolutely guaranteed to lose. It's like you're fighting a battle against your own energy, against your own well-being. And this is what that feels like, isn't it? That heavy brain feeling after a long day at work where the thought of doing more work just feels impossible. Your weekends, they just become these little blips of time to recover, not to actually build something for yourself.
So, I gotta ask, does this sound familiar? If you're nodding your head right now, you are definitely in the right place. And listen, this isn't about a lack of ambition. It's about a lack of energy, and we need a strategy that actually respects that reality.
Okay, so this brings us to what I call the burnout trap. A lot of really smart, really capable professionals try and fail at side hustles. But the reason? It's not what you think. It's not a personal failing, it's a strategic one.
And here it is, the core issue. It is not about being lazy. It's about alignment. Most of the popular side hustles you hear about are designed for people with, like, maximum energy. So you're basically set up to fail from the start, choosing a path that requires you to be at 100% when you're starting your evening at maybe 20.
This whole idea leads us to a totally new way of thinking. We have to redefine what a safe side hustle really is. It's not about finding the easiest thing. It's about finding the most sustainable thing for the life you have right now. So here's our new definition. A safe hustle is low stress, which means it doesn't just add more weight to your mental load. It's low risk, so you're not dumping all your savings into it. And maybe most importantly, you can hit pause or stop completely without the whole thing collapsing. It gives you back control.
This slide just lays it out perfectly, doesn't it? A safe hustle, it fits into the little empty pockets of your time. A risky one, it demands you create a whole new schedule, a new budget, and a whole new level of pressure. For anyone who's already running on empty, the right choice is kinda obvious.
Okay, so what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's dive into 4 practical, low-stress ideas designed specifically for the tired, but still very capable professional.
First on the list is simple skill work. Now, this isn't about going out and learning some brand new complicated skill. It's about cashing in on the valuable skills you already have from your day job. So why is this so safe? Well, because you're not starting from scratch. Think about it. Writing, research, building presentations, organizing data, you're just monetizing the expertise you've already built. You control the entire workflow. You pick the clients, you pick the hours, you pick the projects. The whole thing is built for flexibility. All right, idea number 2 is selling simple tools. This one is absolutely perfect for those of you who love creating systems, but maybe don't really want to deal with clients face-to-face.
This approach is safe because it's all about that create once, sell many times model. You put in the work up front to build a really useful template or a checklist, and then it can just generate income in the background. It's quiet, it's sustainable, and it doesn't require you to be on all the time.
Our third safe hustle is something called problem helping. This is all about monetizing your expertise in these short, super focused bursts. This is safe because you're avoiding any long-term commitments. You're not a coach, you're more like a problem solver for one specific issue. You offer a 1-hour advice session, or you review a single document, you get paid, and you're done. No long-term stress. And trust me, your corporate way of thinking is incredibly valuable out there. And finally, our fourth idea, slow content. This is for anyone who wants to build a real asset over the long term, but without that crushing pressure of having to post every single day. You know, the beauty of slow content is that you are 100% in charge. There are no clients, no deadlines, no boss breathing down your neck. Whether it's writing an article once a month or creating a quiet, voice-only video whenever you have the energy, it's a project that grows at your pace. Yeah, it's slow, but it builds a really strong foundation. All right, now that we know what's safe, it is just as important to know what to avoid. Seriously, some of the most popular side hustles out there are actually the most dangerous for anyone already feeling drained. Just think about the most common advice you hear: selling products with online ads, day trading, or starting businesses that require you to be posting on social media constantly. All of these things demand high, continuous energy. When you're already drained from your main job, these kinds of hustles don't build you up. They break you down. So, with all these options, how in the world do you choose the right path for you? Let's walk through a really simple framework to help you decide so you're not just guessing.
The key here is just to be completely honest with yourself. Take a look at the guide. First, time and energy. Do you actually have small pockets of energy after work, or are you really just a weekends-only person? Second, your style. Do you love working alone, or do you kind of need to interact with people? And third, your goal. Are you trying to make money right now, or are you building something for the long haul? Your answers to these 3 questions will point you directly to the perfect side hustle for you.
And at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. The best, the most profitable, and the safest side hustle for you, it's not the one that promises the fastest cash. It's the one that aligns with your energy. It's the one you can still show up for even on the days you feel completely wiped out. Because burnout doesn't mean you're weak. It just means you need a smarter path. So, what's yours going to be?